There we go. I'm so sorry if you were on the other channel where it wasn't working. I just posted an update. Hopefully we'll get some folks in here. I'm Arwen. I'm the professional joy seeker. And we meet each week to look at the Tarotscopes for the week and to look at get our mantra and talk about shit. So, one thing, this is the old design. On Zazzle.com, if you go to Zazzle.com/Tarot by Arwen, you can get mugs for 50% off. Happy weekend, I think is the code. It's all capital letters. Pretty sure it's still on today. So, if you want to get a mug that says Seek Joy, y'all, that you're a member of the Joy Patrol, to remind yourself to stay in your hula hoop. Yeah, boundaries, people. Boundaries are super important. So, I have a little phrase that I can only control what's in my hula hoop so that I don't jump out and, or let other people get over my boundaries. Get over my boundaries. You know what I mean. I want to talk about a couple things. First up, Sage. Do you get this magazine? Oh my God, it's gorgeous. So much good stuff in it. And I mean, I love this magazine. Water belongs to itself. That's one article right there. It includes poetry. The Hag of Bara is what I'm looking at right now. Wow, I'm just going to read you a little bit of this piece called Swim. A woman, skin drunk in the rain, still rose raw from the moon's blue lake to take the wind or go. Mad in time. She is. You'll have to get the magazine to find out what she is. But there's an interview with Mary Greer in here. And just fun stuff. Of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't show y'all the winter issue of the Cartomancer. It is out. I should have it up so you can buy individual copies by today, I hope. Just a quick flip of some of the artwork. Gary Shook, the Pastel Tarot, the Vitalist Tarot by Nakisha. I love this. Jillian C. Wilde, The Naked Heart. The Steel Wizard Oracle. I love Pamela Steele's work. Vintage Erotic Tarot. And the Butterfly Effect Tarot. I'm pretty excited with this magazine. Let me show you one of the coolest, I think, articles. This is by Anthony Williams. I got to meet Anthony last year in March. I think it was March. At the Austin Tarot and Oracle Expo at Nature's Treasures. Filati Speaks is the one that put that together. And I got to meet Anthony there, and he's a fascinating man. And he wrote up an interview with some folks that did a really interesting Burning Man. But look at that. Look at that gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous design. I don't do the design, right? Serena Fox does the design, and she just nailed it this time. Here's Natalie. Purple Broom Apothecary, Outside the Box, Tarot as a Spell Booster. So yeah, and there's a parenting spread. I'd like to put a few more spreads in there, just we have one sheet and If you follow Woke Tarot, Rashonda Tramble, this is Rash's article for us. Yeah, really, really cool. She talks about 70 degrees of wokeness, being aware when you're away, a new but uncomfortable awareness. Oh, and look, on the back, are you ready to make magic? Oh, yeah.com. Dun, dun, dun. So, sign-ups are going on right now, so if you want to get in, get in. Now, I have a problem. I may or may not be addicted to stickers. I have just ordered a ton of stickers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Arwenize this Joy Notebook. There's two of them in there. Okay, I'm going to Arwenize at least one of them. And I'm going to put some extra stickers that you can put in for yourself. Now, I'm going to give away one to my patrons because, you know, I need to do stuff for them. I love them. They're really good to me. So if you're a patron at the $5 or higher level, your name is automatically in the running. All you have to do is be a patron for the month of January. I'll make the announcement on February 2nd, probably on Imbolc, because that's a nice holiday to do. And I hope you get in on it because it's gonna be fun. Like I said, I just went to Etsy and went a little crazy. Okay, it was a lot crazy, y'all. I ordered over $100 worth of stickers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through because I'm using some. So you may find some sheets that are cut in half because I give you half and I keep half. You know, but I hope that you'll enjoy it. They're pagan oriented. Yeah, they're witchy and cute and fun, and I just love them. Yay, Burgess! Glad to have you back, baby. But I am super excited about this because they're called JoyNote, joynoteshop.com. And there's a link if you just want to go get you some. Like 2 of these was $15. You know, so not a crazy amount of money. And I promise I'll Arwenize them. You know, I'll put funny statements in there, and as you're going through it, you may come across a page that's all stickered up and just says "ha ha." So I don't know what I'll be doing. I'm in a good mood. I wasn't in a good mood earlier today. My husband had to leave and go back to the town he's working in, and we had a fight. I made the fight, right? I created it, and we talked about it. And it turns out I was really sad that he was leaving, and so I was doing that, you know, well, if you're leaving me, I'm just going to push you away. Yeah. Something I need to watch with myself because we're going to be doing this for a while. You know, he's got a job in a different town and I go see him. He comes sees me, but we love going to see each other, right? But it's the leaving. And the last time he got pissy. So I don't know if y'all do that, but it's interesting to watch myself. Speaking of watching myself, I've been on Instagram daily putting up my messages for myself. Rather than trying to make the messages for everybody, I'm just posting what I get for myself from the cards. I've been using Benabelle's Spirit Keepers Tarot a lot. Hint, go get on her mailing list because she's going to be doing pre-orders for the 2nd edition soon. You didn't hear that from me. But, and what I'm doing, there's 3 fools. There's an initiate, there's a seeker, initiate, and a keeper. And so what I do is I pull one from the 78 for what's my message for now, or whatever. Sometimes it's a different. And then I blind shuffle the 3 cards and ask which part of myself can engage best with that energy. So it's been really interesting to me so far. I've been using other decks too, but I've just been stuck on the Spirit Keeper for right now. And I keep thinking, I need to sit down and color and do all that. And I may not. You know, I really enjoy black and white decks. So we'll see. The 2nd edition is going to come out and it's going to be sepia tone, which I really like. Dragon's Eye Oolong is what's in my Seek Joy Cup today. If you've ever eaten at P of Chang's and gotten their, it's one of the teas they serve. My husband and I will almost always split a pot. Even if it's 103 outside, we're inside. We want hot tea. So, today, we're going to be using Terri Foss's Earthly Souls and Spirits. I've got her Etsy link. I don't know which edition this is. I know she's on I think this is the first. It's a 59 card deck here. And she and her daughter did it. And what's interesting is that the backs of the cards are just different. Oh, it's upside down, so you can see because they got that. Are just different phases of the moon that her daughter took, and then did some manipulation with. So, and then inside we have, interesting. These cards are all mixed up, but inside we've got beautiful stuff. I know they're upside down, but watch. Now when I do this, you just watch. See? Did I not tell you? Oh my God, really? There, finally one that's right side up. White light. It's a gorgeous deck. It really is. While I'm chit-chatting with y'all, I'm going to do this. Somebody said they already bought the 78 Mythical. I know. Isn't that a gorgeous, gorgeous deck? Dang. And they're going to be putting up the Kickstarter for the new one, which is called Elemental or Elements. I was lucky enough to be on a jury of people who looked at some cards. They had too many, and so they had to kind of go through and pick. Oh, I know. Okay, if you don't have this deck, let me know. Birthday is coming up, right? So, but it's a gorgeous little deck, and it's really, I don't know. I really just like it. It's one word for the most part. And I like that kind of prompt. There is a new deck coming from US Games that I cannot wait to get my hands on. It's the Divine Feather Messenger. And it's feathers, and then they put the bird, like they just shared a magpie feather and then magpie. And yeah, I'm in love. I love birds, y'all. Kay can tell you that I really love birds. I used to live with a flock. So, what we do, for those of you who are new, if you're new, say hi. If you've never seen a Tarotscope before, say hi. We're a friendly group. We won't bite unless you're a troll. And then, oh, gloves come off. We like trolls. We like to play with them. But if you're new here, welcome. The reason I'm a joy seeker, and a professional one at that, is because I used to be a toxic, mean-ass bitch. True story. I was ugly. I was not a happy girl. And I figured out that I was basically killing myself. And so my Seek Joy, y'all, is for my own survival. And I invite you to become a professional joy seeker along with me. Okay? Now, the other thing I do that kind of weirds some people out is I'm going to look you in the eye, well, the camera eye, and tell you I love you. And I mean that. I love you in the state that you are right now. Whether you're grumpy, whether you're happy, it doesn't matter. Whether you're fat, whether you're thin, it doesn't matter. I love you. And I think we all need to hear that every day. Okay? So, we're going to start with the Oracle. I always start with the Oracle draw, and it's where we get our mantra from. The mantra is just a short, it's a pithy, positive, present statement. Okay? Pithy means short and to the point. Positive means you don't put the word no in there. So instead of saying, I'm not going to cry today, you say, I'm going to be happy today. Your brain kind of takes that knot and goes, bloop. So it's kind of self-sabotage. And then present, you say it in the now. So instead of, I'm going to be happy today, I am happy today. Okay? Let's see what our mantra is. I also do these for individual signs. That's over on my Patreon page. I forgot to give you a link. Oops. Can somebody put the link? One of my moderators, please put the link to the joy page, the joy page in the Joy Tribes over on Patreon. I'd appreciate it. Ah. Soulful. I love the little kitty with angel wings. It makes me a little sad because it makes me think of my babies who've gone on before me. You know, and I actually hope they're not waiting at the Rainbow Bridge because they will cause a big old log jam if they are. I hope they're playing, and when they hear me coming, then they come over. Because, dudes, if all our babies waited at the Rainbow Bridge for us, somebody's got to clean that up. Soulful. Soulful. Thank you, Burgess, darling. Burgess also has a Patreon, and she does a writing channel and a tarot channel, and I encourage y'all to follow her. She's got some good shit out there. Soulful. I think one thing we forget about when we look at words like awful and grateful is the end of the word. Full. So full. My soul is so full, it's a tongue twister. Here's our mantra. Today, I honor my soul and fill it with good things. Today, I honor my soul and fill it with good things. Today, I honor my soul and fill it with good things. A lot of people like to write them down, you know, and kind of keep up with them. If you're a planner person, it's a good thing to jot down in your planner. I know that a couple of people who watch the individuals will do their moon, sun, and rising. So it's another way to do it. Now, I haven't even taken this out of the box. It's still up, but it's the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. Dun, 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 dun. Poppy Palin. Poppy did the amazing Wild Spirit Tarot, Spirit of the Wild, Waking the Wild Spirit. I think I could get it out. It's a gorgeous deck. I have it. It's as I'm getting rid of decks, I am selling them and putting them out on my fucking hooray list. I love that. But this is a realistic deck where Waking the Wild Spirit is very little people, elves and gnomes, and really cool. This is very, very realistic. Now, y'all are going to have to understand that my camera and I don't always see eye to eye because I have a slight shake to my hands. And some days the camera and I don't see eye to eye, like I said. So if that makes you insane, you might want to go look at something else. So, yeah. And I'm just shuffling the cards down here on my laps because they are big. They are big, right? I have large hands for a woman. If you were my iPhone, where would you be? Oh. So, that's how big they are compared to an iPhone 8, right? So about the same length, but wider. Oh, Lynn says she does all four every week. Cool. Let me see if these are in order, because that's what I don't want them to be. No, we're good. Okay. So this is me asking the divine spark that is the universe. It's in me. It's in you. It's in all of us. What is it that we need to pay attention to this week? I'll pull 3 cards. The first will be the theme. That's the flow of what's going on, the energy of the week. Then we'll look at a blessing and a challenge. Remembering that if you don't like the flow, the challenge is the one you want to focus on. That's the energy you'll want to bring in because it challenges or represses that flow. What is our message? Seven of Wands. And this is such a timely card. Right? Trying to save the tree. Here's one of Poppy's woodland people. And it's a really challenging card. The Seven of the Wands challenges us to stand up for what we know is right, to stand up and be heard, to stand up and make a difference. It's exhausting to have to try to make a difference all the time. I understand that. I get that. I'm worn the fuck out, people. And if you aren't too, we got plenty going on here. I'm in America. I don't know where all y'all are. I know where some of y'all are. I know some of y'all are in Canada and England and Australia. So we've all got stuff going on, right? Yes, Poppy is from the UK. She is, and you can actually tell that by her police officers there, right? But we have to continue the fight. We have to continue to resist, if that's what you're called to do, to persist in whatever it is you're fighting for. Remember to take time out, right? 24/7 rage is going to wear you out. And you're not going to be any good to anything, yourself, a cause, anything. So, but the Seven of Wands says we need to step up this week. We need to step up and be heard and be vocal. You know, let your voice be heard. And in a peaceful as possible manner. The Seven of Wands it's a fire card for me. Wands are fire. And wands are not about, excuse me, I'd like to point out that maybe we shouldn't log here because, you know, the little mushrooms and the little tiny birds. And you need to step up and say, hey, I have something to say. And then say it, say it. Oh, look at the blessing. Dang. Yeah, I took my nails off, y'all, so I peeled them off so my nails look funky. Let me see if I can get him. He is a gorgeous emperor. Can you see how much I shake, y'all? Let's hold him back here. There he goes. Now, I want you to pay attention to a couple of things. The castle in the background. There is, right over his shoulder, one of the wild spirits. That is a hawk. He's got his family up here in the corner in a picture. He's got Aries. Capricorn should be on there somewhere. Really neat touch. You see his phone here? He's taking a picture of this. He's got rulers, a letter opener, pen, paper. What looks like a ledger. He is in charge. And one of the things he does, one of the words I used in the very beginning, is boundary. He's very clear on his boundaries. Your blessing on this Speak Your Peace card, is how I'm seeing it, is make sure you maintain your boundaries. You know, if you want to engage in discussion with others, say so. Say, this is what I think, and I would be, love to engage with you and hear what you think. If you don't, say, this is my opinion. If you want to post your opinion, take it to your page. I did that today. I stated very clearly, don't comment here. If it moves you, post it on your page and let your statement be known there. It was a highly flammable situation. It was a man of color posting about giving bigots room. It was really difficult for me to read, and I'm still processing it. I'm still thinking about it. You know, he was posting about a weatherman who had a tongue fumble on camera and said Martin Luther King. Where I'm from, that word, as applied to a person of African or any Black heritage, is so ugly. It's unforgivable in my world. Al Roker, who, if you don't know who he is an African American, very famous weatherman. And he said he felt like it was a slip of the tongue. He said he'd done some of these things. And I get that. I've made some pretty crazy slips of the tongue. If you watch all my videos, I will recommend therapy if you do that. You know, and I've said some crazy things, but the word, the COON word, just makes me cringe. So that's where I get the sticking point on the gentleman's article. He made some good points. So, you know, let's look at our challenge card. Interesting challenge. Our challenge card shows a very puck-like skateboarder. We have dandelions, we have sunflowers, we have pigeons, we have wild things. It's the Chariot. The Chariot is about mastery of self. It's about guidance. It's about knowing where you want to go and going there. It's not about, I'm going to get on this thing that goes really fast and close my eyes and see where I land. If any of you want to do that, please let me know so I can be way out of the way or standing by to call 911. But the Chariot here, and it's interesting because we have a minor arcana, 7 of Wands, and then major arcana for blessing and challenge. Your blessing is boundaries. Your challenge is basically staying in your lane. So, I hope this helps. Y'all know I love to hear from you during the week. Let me know how things are going. Woo, look at the card I just pulled up. Come on, focus, baby. Focus. Oh, well. Gorgeous. Gorgeous death card. I really like death cards that get me. Right? Oh, the feels. I love you guys. Thanks so much for coming by and sticking around and watching this zany video. I appreciate your sharing this. I appreciate your telling other people about this if you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, yeah, okay. Remember, I'm Arwen. I'm the professional joy seeker. I do readings, so please sign up and get you a reading done if you need some help. That's what I'm here for. And remember, seek joy, y'all. Pass it on.